Camp Manyung is a residential camp for schools and community groups. The camp is owned by the Victorian State Government and operated by YMCA Victoria. 2 years ago, we were encouraged by the State Government to introduce a universal design philosophy into our camp. Since we started, we've seen a much broader range of campers being able to enjoy more areas of our camp. These are people of all ages, abilities and backgrounds. We have also noticed an increase in new clients coming to the camp, so we've seen the financial benefits as well. We would like to share with you a little of our journey. Here is Marie Fuchel, our camp manager.
So let's start by understanding what is universal design, and in particular, how does it apply to the residential camp and ecotourism industry. Here at Camp Manyung, we try to implement a universal design philosophy by creating an environment that enables all people, regardless of their ability or age or cultural difference, to have the choice to participate equally in the whole camp experience to the greatest extent possible. Universal design is based on 7 principles that we apply to the way that we develop our camp facilities, the way we design our programs, and to the way that we lead our activities. We realised it was important for us to take a user-centred approach, and that is simply asking campers of all various abilities and backgrounds how we can improve our programs and facilities. We knew it would be unrealistic to expect huge changes quickly. We had a business to run and we had to work within our existing budget. So we started by looking at our programs and facilities to see what small changes could be made to make a real difference, and then it just grew from there. Let's take a look now at a few examples of how this universal design approach is helping to shape our camp.
Hi, I'm Pat, one of the maintenance crew here at Camp Manyung. Last year we built a new kitchen garden and chicken coop. This was to help campers get involved and learn more about food and the food production cycle. Marie had introduced me to universal design a while ago, and naturally we thought this would be a great project to use it on. The raised garden beds were no great invention. We just made sure they were on level ground with lots of space around them. We built them to the right height to enable people in wheelchairs to work in.
Put her in again. That's it, and then what we do, we hold it.
Turns out that they've become a very social place to be. When the kids are working in them, they are facing each other rather than on their hands and knees looking at the soil. I always hear lots of chatter when I'm walking past now. On the path of the garden we planted dark foliage plants along the edges to make them more obvious. You know, these little details don't mean much to people, but they mean a lot to those who are visually impaired. The chicken coop was a little more tricky. We designed the pathways the same way. We built a door into the run to make it easier to enter to feed the chickens. We built the nesting boxes higher than usual, so you are able to collect the eggs from the outside. You don't have to bend very far. Kids of all ages just love collecting eggs. We haven't got the latches to the door right yet. The ones we used are too difficult for some people to open easily. I know that working on maintenance at the camp can be very busy, but universal design only means thinking a little bit differently about solving the same old problems, but in a different way. It now means that we play a greater role in helping everyone to have a go.
I think one of the things we have all come to realise since we started working with universal design is that it's not just about the facilities, it's also about the way we, as camp leaders, communicate and connect with the campers. It is very easy for us to think we're explaining activity or providing instructions clearly to a group, but we all know that there are always going to be some campers that don't understand. By taking a universal design approach, we took on the challenge of making this our issue and not theirs. If a camper did not understand something, it was because we had not explained it in a way that they could understand and relate to. So universal design has really showed us the importance of connecting with everyone. It has helped us become extremely flexible and inclusive. Just by asking and listening, There are lots of simple little things that are easy to change to encourage people to join in, understand and have heaps of fun.
You've seen a few examples of some of the small steps we've taken to implement universal design and the huge difference they've made. However, universal design has another big advantage when it comes to applying for grants. For some time we've been talking with the state government, our partner and landlord, about co-funding a new high ropes course. When we started to apply the principles of universal design to this proposal, we realised we could use the same money to do something really special. And here's David Strickland from the state government to take up the story.
Improving the health and well-being for everyone is an important priority for government. Camping provides opportunities for healthy and active lifestyles. Universal design is about creating rather than modifying environments for everyone, regardless of age or ability. When you apply the principles of universal design to camping activities, it can be quite challenging. Can we do it for high ropes courses? We set about designing a course for everybody, including those in wheelchairs.
The main challenges were firstly to design a high ropes course following universal design principles without compromising on independence and fun factor. The second biggest challenge was to design a modified wheelchair so everyone could participate.
It goes to prove that with determination and a willingness to think outside the square, you can apply the principles of universal design to just about anything.